Hi guys, happy August 28th. Today is quite an exciting day for me because it marks my 1-year anniversary of moving to Canada. Between starting grad school and running a marathon and getting chronic tonsillitis, this year has gone by pretty quickly, but it's quite crazy to think that I've lived in a foreign country for a year now. In my day-to-day life, this country doesn't seem as foreign as when I first moved here, although it wasn't quite foreign because, people speak English. There's definitely differences that I noticed. I'm getting used to driving in kilometers per hour, just kind of follow the flow of traffic. I'm almost to the point where I don't even notice it anymore and it's weird. Also money, although now I'm just used to our dollars being coins and the pennies going away, and when I look at American money, it just kind of looks kind of blah. So that happened. I think I finally started calling them provinces instead of states. That's taken a while. I guess the common thing is, how long will I stay here? And I really don't know. I'm supposed to finish my master's program, and whether or not I go on to PhD is still not quite decided, and whether or not I stay here for my PhD or do I go get a job somewhere else. I mean, I'm open to move wherever, but I've kind of fallen in love with the Pacific Northwest. Fortunately, the United States is really close by, so it would be not too bad to move to Washington or to move to Oregon. It's just so beautiful up here and I don't want to leave. I love the weather. I don't mind the rain as much as everyone said I would. It's clean air, it's green all the time, it's beautiful mountains that I can see from the island. I can see wildlife all the time, which is just kind of my perfect setting. Whatever country you live in, I think there's always going to be problems and there's always going to be issues, but it's been kind of nice to move outside the United States and see how the rest of the world, or at least another country, views the US, and that was especially interesting during the US election last year and what Canadians had to say about it. And they had some valid points. And yeah, Canada's government system is different from the US, and by living here I've learned a bit more about it, although I am not fluent in it in any way. So what I can take away is that it doesn't matter necessarily how you view your government. There's more than one ways to get to a solution, and that's often lost in the States. It's usually like, if something changes, oh my gosh, we're just gonna it's the end of civilization, and I just think that's overreacting sometimes. It's weird because I live in a country now where gay marriage is perfectly legal and there aren't these religious debates about it, although there's still religious people here. I've been rambling now. This year will be interesting because now I'm experiencing the time of years for a second time. Definitely excited to explore a bit more of Canada and meet more Canadians because they're pretty cool people. I have to say, as a pseudo/honorary Canadian, people usually just think I'm from Canada. And then they're like, where you're from? And then I'm like, California. And then they're like, why would you move here? And then I'm like, not from that kind of California. Okay, bye guys.